men don't like to talk about their wounds. We just like to bottle it up and hope whatever's inside doesn't explode. I guess that's why we're all so broken. Last year, I was a student at a fast-paced, competitive college. I met a person over there who really did not like me, and the very sight of me just fueled this man's burning ego. I'm gonna tell you a story of how I escaped a narcissist.
In my first year of college and film school in Toronto, I met a person we will call for the sake of this video. Now, was a 6'2", 300-pound fat pig. He was the type of person that would take up 3 seats in a subway and did it like he deserved it. I didn't see him that way at the start. At the first time I met him, I thought he was one of those people with like a teddy bear inside, but with a physically demeaning, intimidating exterior. I was wrong. It was the first day of orientation week when I saw us sitting with a group of his friends in the residence dining hall. Now, it was during this time I had a huge sense of urgency to meet as many people as possible, make as many friends as possible, so I approached him. I didn't know that decision on that day would cost me a year of my life. So I approached him. I said, "Hey, are you in film?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Oh, that's wonderful. Can I join you for breakfast?" And he said, "No, I'm leaving." Curt. Just like that. And it was as if I got slapped right then and there. That rejection was so painful I carried it for the rest of the day. And it was like that set the tone for the rest of the year. Now when you face rejection like that, you immediately start thinking about what about you physically threw someone off, put someone off. Like, is it my short stature? Is it my zigzagging teeth? Is it my thick framed glasses? Is it my, asymmetrical, kind of unattractive face? What is it about me that made him just like slap me in the face like that? So I was embarrassed, right? I almost turned as red as this roof. But I moved on. I tried introducing myself to a bunch of new people in film. I tried making more connections, and he saw this, and he got jealous. He got jealous, and he wanted to use all the connections I was making for himself. So guess what? He exploited it. So he started cajoling everyone in my friend group, inviting them to his house without me, because he didn't like me and I didn't like him, and he knew that. So how do I go about living in a new city, in a film program where being in a group is so important for your own films and projects? How do I go about living like that when my own friend group has like a division going on? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Boo-hoo, this is classic high school drama all over again. But the thing is, what he was doing was uprooting me from my friend group. He was slowly pulling the roots, slowly becoming this parasite and trying to take me out. And this didn't really bother me until he started giving me this deafening silent treatment, until he started treating me like I was a ghost, like I was dead, like I was a story from a long time ago. And there were times when we were sitting with our friend groups at the dinner table, and he completely refused to acknowledge my presence at that table, never made eye contact with me, never acknowledged my name when talking in direct conversation with me, or about me to my other friends. It was a complete refusal to believe I existed. And this went on for months on end. So how do I deal with this? How do I put up with this over and over again, month after month after month, when this stuff is going on? Naturally, I'd want to get out of a situation like that. I could have taken this broken, abandoned jalopy and raced it down the interstate. But I wanted to be positive about my first year of college. I wanted to be positive about this experience. So what I used to do is I used to start these small interest groups in creating short films outside of curriculum, outside of the actual class. And I'd invite everyone in the group chat, and they showed up for me, and I would basically pitch a script, and we would decide if we were going to make this or not. And what he did is he joined that, and the first words he spoke to me in like 4 months was just completely tearing the script apart, completely ripping it to shreds. He bullied it. He bullied me right then and there. It hurt, man. I mean, even just recounting it right now, I mean, I still feel that whole emotional, like, destruction, the building just collapsing, my heart just popping.
looking back on all this, I just wish I didn't suck up to him. I wish I didn't seek his approval throughout that year. I wish I learned to never respect anyone who doesn't respect you back. I wish I stood my ground to him. I should have ignored him the same way he ignored me. But still, no matter how much I try, his presence, his juggernaut shadow still stands before me. And the scariest thing is, it's like I'm always listening to him. I always wanted to learn stop motion animation. I always wanted to learn photography. I always wanted to learn how to draw. And it's like I can hear his voice saying, "You're ass, you're so ass, talented piece of shit." I'm away from that now. I'm back at home, and I'll likely never see that person ever again. In a way, I want to show him how free I've become, how much better I am than I was a year ago. But then I ask, why do I still need his approval? Let me just wake up, live this new life, and dance. Just for myself.
All right, we're gonna go run up this hill, okay? 1, 2, let's go, come on. All right, almost there. Look at this view. Okay, it's been a few months, and I've realized how to finally let go. And it's the realization that one person on this planet of 8 billion people cannot judge my entire existence, cannot define me with thoughts of his that I don't believe in, and that many people also do not believe in, right? And I've realized that the final act of this story is letting go. It's completely forgetting, eradicating this memory, learning from it, but not defining myself with the pain that it brought. And here, check this. All right, this balloon right here defines this memory. In this moment right here at dusk, I'm gonna let it go. So let's do this, all right? All right, come on. All right. So